Hey everyone, how's it going? Grizzly here with another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. Today playing as the soldier on Pvhud Barn Blitz. Haven't played a whole lot of Payload recently, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. But today, we're not really going to be talking about the gameplay. Instead, going to be talking about treating yourself. So maybe some of you guys are unfamiliar with that phrase, so let me try and describe it. Treating yourself is when you do something that you want to do, even though it's probably not the best use of your time or your money. So here's kind of a simple example here. You've been studying all week for this crazy hard test in your science class, and you're stressing out, and you finally take the test, and you wait like a couple days, and you finally get back the grade, and you see how you did, and you end up doing very well on it due to all that studying you did, all the hard work you put in. So you decide you're going to celebrate getting that good grade by going out and getting some ice cream. And in my opinion, ice cream is always a good way to celebrate. Throughout high school and college, I would always go get ice cream. It's just it's cheap and it's good, and it's just a great way to go out and reward yourself for working hard on something. So that's basically the gist of it. You reward yourself for working hard. Now, that doesn't mean you always have to work hard and reward yourself to treat yourself, but that's kind of the idea. So here's an example of something in my life, a way that I've, treated myself. Sorry, I keep saying treated. I don't really know another way of putting it. But this is how I've treated myself this year. So recently I picked up running again, which is something that I did last summer, and I kind of gave it up during the winter because, it was cold outside and I didn't really want to run in the cold weather. But I started up again a few weeks ago, and I'd lost all the progress I'd made. So every time I hit a milestone, like I'd get to 1 mile without stopping or 2 miles without stopping, and I'm up to 3, I'm a little bit above 3 right now. But every time I would hit one of those milestones, I would buy myself a Gatorade. So the first time I ran a mile without stopping, I'd get back and I'd buy a Gatorade as kind of a way to reward myself for the hard work. And maybe that doesn't really sound like a whole lot, and it really isn't, but it's the mindset that comes along with it that makes it a bigger deal. I don't really drink much other than water, so having something different than that is really a treat for me. Because say you have ice cream 3 times a week, so when you get that really good grade, ice cream really isn't that big of a deal anymore because you have it 3 times a week, So if you eliminate your ice cream intake, when you do go out for ice cream, it's a much bigger deal for you. And you don't always have to do it as a reward. Sometimes when I'm just feeling a little down, I'll say, Grizzly, you haven't had ice cream in a while. What do you say? And I'm able to justify it because it's something that I rarely partake in. So why am I talking about this? What really made me want to talk about treating yourself, rewarding yourself for your hard work, and all that kind of stuff? Recently, I decided to treat myself, and it wasn't to just like an ice cream cone or something like that. I spent a little bit more money, and I bought myself a Wii U. So there it is. I said it. What can I say? I rarely buy things for myself, especially something with such a large price tag. But I was watching all of the E3 coverage, which was amazing, by the way, and I talked myself into it. So I'm a huge Super Smash Bros. Fan, and that was probably the biggest selling point for me. Now, maybe some of you are saying, that's not really treating yourself. That's just going out and spending a lot of money on something that you want. And yeah, that's true. But the thing that makes it a treat is it's not something that I do very often. Buying an item over $100 is something I do very, very rarely. Probably once or twice a year. And that's what makes it that much more special for me. If I always spent that kind of money, it wouldn't be a big deal. I'd just say, oh, it's, something I do all the time. It's no big deal. But that would, make me broke. And then I'd have to resort to spending more money when I wanted to actually reward myself for something. So, should you go out and buy a Wii U every week? No, of course not, you shouldn't. But 1 or 2 a year, in my opinion, is fine. Healthy even. Why not? So, there you have it. Sometimes you just need to go out, treat yourself, whether it be to reward yourself or just to lift your spirits, or just because. Sometimes you can do it just because. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go treat myself for finishing this video with some ice cream. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
This is Heavy Weapons Guy. Thank you for watching Grizzly Berry. Now click that little yellow button. Ha ha!